Well, this next segment has something for everyone. For you NASCAR fans, we have a champion with us. For all you ladies that love chiseled-looking men, we've got one of those. People that love trains, got something there, and safety. Mix it all together, and our next segment is right here. We're going to be talking to Bobby Labonte, the amazing Bobby Labonte. He's won on the Sprint Cup Series, he's won on the Nationwide Series, he's been in over 600 races, but he's here to talk about safety on trains. And of course, CSX is one of the biggest train companies in the world, and we want to thank them for collaborating on a message that's going to make all of us safer. First of all, let's welcome the legend himself. Bobby, welcome to Get Connected.
Hey, Conn, how are you?
Well, Bobby, I'm doing great, but before we get into the train safety, how did you get into the sport of car racing?
I started racing when I was 5 years old in Texas, and we traveled all over the country until I was probably 10 or 12, and moved to North Carolina and started racing late models when I was about 18 or 19, and kind of moved up from there. But started at a young age, obviously watching my brother race and being around him and my parents, and so that's kind of like it's kind of like one of those things where you can say that's about all we've ever done is race. So I've done it since a young age.
Well, speaking of your family getting you into the sport, I know that your older brother is Terry. He races on the NASCAR circuit as well. But if we had two equal go-karts, Bobby, who would be faster?
Oh, me, no doubt. He's not listening right now, so I'm good.
Well, speaking of good, I know that you've combined forces with CSX, the huge transportation company out of Jacksonville. I think they have over 22,000 miles of railroad lines. But tell us why you're part of this campaign.
Well, obviously, there's been a lot of incidents this year nationwide, 788 through April this year. So that's a lot of incidents on railways. So I think there's a lot of concern that a lot of these incidents could have been avoided. And you can go to csxbettersafe.com and learn more about that. But just learning more about it myself, realizing that a lot of people cross railroad tracks, not paying attention, not listening, didn't realize that it was illegal to actually walk on a railroad track. Obviously, it's not very smart, but people taking their ATVs out there and riding around. I mean, you watch a movie or you watch videos and it looks cool, and they make it seem pretty like it's a fairly not a dangerous thing to do when they have kids walking down a railroad track in a movie, but obviously it really is. And to avoid these incidents, I mean, if we can bring awareness to people to make them realize that crossing railroad tracks are not it's not the safest thing. You need to be paying attention to what you're doing.
Well, Bobby, that's certainly a message we all need to hear, and be safe around railroad tracks. In closing, we want to ask this question to you. Given all your success, which is tremendous, what advice would you give to others leading out their dreams?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, I would say just never give up, never stop. Whatever it is, whether it's sports or entertainment, whatever it might be, I'd say never give up. Your goal is what you make of it, and make sure you do the best that you can to achieve it.
Well, Bobby, that's a great message. Continued success out on the track.
Okay, thanks a lot.
If you want to learn more about CSX, Bobby Labonte, and his amazing teams, you can log on to our Get Connected website at conntv.com. Well, when we come back, we've talked about speed on NASCAR. We're going to slow things down and try to tell you how you can heat things up in your romance. Oh, wait till you hear what the doctor has to say this week. We'll be right back.